Hello, Clint. Here's a little short video to show you how to post a new podcast. So I have my windows already open here. I have my Audacity window. I'm logged into the website on this one, and I have my text here that I'm going to use. So what I'll do is I'll go to Audacity, and I'll make sure that I'm recording from the right device. Yep, looks good. So let's just start recording here. And then I'm going to get my text over here. Hello, and welcome to Word from My Hermitage for October 31st. We have today the Gospel from Luke. On one occasion when Jesus was going to the house of a leader of the Pharisees to eat a meal on the Sabbath, they were watching him closely. Just then, in front of him, there was a man who had dropsy. And then I make a mistake here. Oh, let me re-record that. There was a man who had dropsy, and Jesus asked the lawyers and Pharisees, and then you keep going and you keep going, okay? So I'm going to come back over here and stop the recording. There we go. Now, this recording has downtime at the beginning that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to select that, and I'm going to hit my delete key. So it starts right off. And then remember I had that little error. So I'm going to go over and find where that is. The leader of the Pharisees to eat a meal on the Sabbath. They were watching him closely. Just then, in front of him, there was a man who had dropsy. And then I make a mistake. A man who had dropsy is the last piece of that. There was a man who had dropsy. There we go. So this to there. Now it's all by hitting delete, select and hitting delete. So had dropsy. And Jesus asked the lawyer, there we go. So I fixed this. Now I always want to add just one effect. Look, this looks good. You don't want these dark parts hitting the top here because that'll make it sound funny. But when we're all done, I'm going to select the whole thing with Command A, or I could just click up in that space that selects the whole thing. And I'm going to add an effect here, a compressor. And I'm going to let it do what it does. Just leave those and not worry about it. And what that does is it smooths out the loud and the soft so that everything is kind of a reasonable volume. So there I have it. There's my audio. And now I want to export it to a file. So up in the menus, export audio. And yes, I want a file on my computer. It's going to be 2025-11- oh no, it's still 1031. 10-31. I'm saving in my downloads. You can save it on your desktop. The rest of these things you can leave alone. You want MP3 files. Export. Okay. So now it's there on my desktop. So now I come over to the website and I do a new post. And I want to go get my text. So I'll go over to Word. I'll select this whole thing and copy it. And I'll come over here and I'll paste it. This is the title, so I'll get rid of it from here and put it up there. This is the Luke reading. Now let me show you something fun you can do. Since this is the Luke reading, I can select that paragraph and then say it's a quote, and it'll make it as a block quote. All right, so there is my everything. Now I want to get that file written in here under this media URL. So remember, I'll go up here and I'll say add the media, upload it, because it's on my computer, or I could just select it. Where is it? 2025-10-31. Where did I save it? You bastard. Let's go back over and we're just going to export it again because I don't know where it's saved. File, export audio. Yeah, and downloads. 2025-10-31. In downloads. Export. A file name already exists. Replace it. Yes. So now I go back over to the website. It's supposed to be here by date added. Ah, here we go. Why isn't it here? Oh, there it is. Open it. There it is. Then I want to go down here and copy its URL. Then I can just close this with a little X here because I want to take that URL and put it right there. That's the file. And to make sure you got it right, you can say verify. Yep, that looks good. So I have some text here. I got the audio file. Now I need to change the date. So the status is a draft. Does it let me do, where is it? We moved where it did the date. Publish when? Now it's the 31st. If you want to do it in the future, then you can pick a new date. But you see it's right here under publish. Since this is, I'll pretend this is actually for tomorrow. So I'll say do it tomorrow at midnight. Okay. And then I'm going to schedule it. So now it's ready to go. It's scheduled to go on November 1st, right at midnight. But I can view the post here and see if it's okay. Yep, there it is, right? Now it's not going to appear here until tomorrow. But I could see it if I go over here to my dashboard and I look at all my posts, and it should be here. We can say, look at them by date. I don't know why I don't see it, but I'm not going to waste your time. So there's what you do when you post a new one.